Okay, cool. We got it. Thumbs up. All right, welcome. Welcome, you guys. Happy Wednesday evening. My name is Nadine, and I am in Atlanta, Georgia. Here in the, this is our WV headquarters in Atlanta here at my office here, where we get together and we do presentations sometimes, and we do trainings from here and lots of cool stuff. So thank you for coming. It's 9:31, so we are going to get started tonight with a product presentation. Now, one thing I want to let you know is that the training that I'm about to share is not for representatives. The training that I'm about to share is for customers, okay? So if you are a representative and a customer, cool, it's for you. But if you're a customer only, it's for you too. So we will not be speaking about any representative information here, just customer and product information. So if you have questions, I'm monitoring my Facebook over to the left here at the same time on another device, so you can ask questions in the comment section as we go through this. We try to never exceed 30 minutes, so you'll be in and out, but at least you'll have a really good understanding of our product. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. See, and here we are to our brand new DreamTrips website. Now, one thing I do want to share with you before I even go on to this website is we have another site called YSBH. It stands for You Should Be Here Membership. Oh, that's a really funny picture in the background of my sister. Okay, hold on, me and my sister. I'm sorry, YSBH membership.com. If you go to ysbhmembership.com, we are diligent, very, very diligent to keep this information updated at all times for product and member benefits only. One of the best membership trainings is on here by Shar McCready out of California, and she does probably the best product training I've ever seen so far. $69 cruise information is on there. We have an excellent product question and answer on there that I did about, I don't know, a few weeks ago that really gets into those detailed questions down to the points and all that. What get for, pay no more means. Here's a DT local. Here's a really good one down here. I use this all the time. Hadiatu Demboya telemedicine. Well, it used to be called Teledoc. I use this video all the time when people are gold members and they showing them why there is more value in the platinum. This is such a great video to share with so you can know more about that. So I want everyone to remember this site. It's ysbhmembership.com, and as soon as this training is done, it will be posted at the top. So back to our website. This is our brand new platform that just came out around April 13th, okay? So nobody's done a training on this one before. So let's take a peek at this website. And the first thing you're gonna need to do is log in. Now we have a website platform, and honestly, for me, maybe it's just my personal preference, I can see everything best on the computer, so I love doing that. And the sign-in is your member ID and your password that you received in your email within moments after registering, okay? And then we also have a mobile platform, which is amazing. It's our mobile app. But I can show you a little bit more on the computer. So I have my member number, and I'm gonna go ahead and log in. And as I log in, this person shows colored in now, and then all these new options come out. So we're going to start with our flagship product, which is called DreamTrips. And this is in the travel tab. Under the travel tab, we're going to have our flagship product, DreamTrips, which are 4- and 5-star and above. And you're like, what's above? See, I had to learn that too. 4 diamond and 5 diamond is above 5-star. I never knew that until I started in this club a little over 7 years ago. But boy, is there an amazing difference. So, you know, our club, DreamTrips, we say that we live the champagne lifestyle on the sweet tea budget, okay? Because that's the type of VIP service we get. So our DreamTrips, you know, 4 and 5 star and 4 and 5 diamond and above. It includes all the members in the household up to age 25, as long as they're still in school there in the household. And they are curated VIP vacation packaging. We offer over 5,000 of them a year. Now, is this just kind of passing through town, this whole idea? No, just so you know, we have 13 years of solid background behind us. The company that produces this product is called World Ventures, and our company is a $1 billion company. We are so rock solid, but at the same time, so innovative. So just know that this product that you just purchased is absolutely rock solid. So let's go on to the DreamTrips in just a second, but I just want to flip through these new tabs because this is probably new to almost everyone seeing this since this website came out. So we have the Anytime Escapes, which is anytime travel. See, the DreamTrips are on particular dates, and there's a lot of them, over 5,000. Okay, but then Anytime Escapes, you pick your own dates. Then we have flights, hotels, you know, anytime hotels, car rentals, activities. Maybe you want to go to the World of Coca-Cola in Atlanta. This is where you would get your ticket. Okay, we have cruises, which is one of the most exciting new tabs we have, and we'll peek at that in just a moment. And we also have hideaways. Hideaways is your, they're your timeshares. However, they are the most premium timeshare dates, and you don't have to join a timeshare. In fact, your entire membership has no contract whatsoever, which is so cool. That's one of the reasons that I became a member, because I don't like contracts. Okay, so how easy, you know, how simple the company's made it for us. So hideaways, they are like vacation rentals around the world, okay? And you don't have to pay the maintenance. You don't have to pay any of that. The company's already purchased it for you, and you just get access because you're a member. Membership has its benefits. We also have a rewards platform, which we'll go over in a little bit. We also have DreamTrips Local, which I'll tell you in just a moment. We have a membership benefits section, which goes over all the perks. And this is a brand new tab. In fact, let me just pop on this one really quick because it's brand new. And this is super cool, man. I have people ask me, you know, what if I want to do a family reunion? What if I want to do a class reunion? What if I just want to put together a whole big custom trip? Okay, this is so cool. You go to the travel advisors page. You can get information and ask our specialized rovia agents to make you a customized package, to plan a group getaway, and to do some luxury travel. So that's just awesome, you guys. That one was so quick and easy to go through. I thought I'd just get that one out of the way there. So that's brand new. We are all excited to have this. There's a phone number right here that you may want to save in your phone, 800-961-4748. And this is our travel advisor. You know, can you just picture being around your friends saying, hold on, family, you know, at Easter dinner or whatever, hold on, family, let me call my travel advisor, and they will put together a trip for us. You know, so it's just kind of a cool thing there, right? So let's go back to our main DreamTrip website, because I said I'm going to talk about our flagship product first. So DreamTrips Group Travel. This is all according to continent. Here, as you can see, it's also categorized in chronological order. Okay, so let's say that you are, well, this looks pretty cool, Canary Islands in Isla de la Lanzarote. I can't even say it, which means I probably need to go see it, right? How cool, June 11th through June 16th. $499 per person. So this is where the company makes it easy. You just pick it, click it, and book it. Everything else is taken care of for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I picked it. Now I'm clicking it, And now I'm going to book it. And as I go through the real process of booking this, you will see how that $499 price comes down. Now, each week we do product training. There's always something a little bit different. So if I don't cover everything in this product training, it's okay. We have them, you know, each week, and you learn something new every time. So the Canary Islands in Spain. First of all, I want you to see there is full disclosure on this page. They're going to tell you all about the trip. They're going to show you everything that's included. Okay, let's see. There's an excursion in there, includes transportation, welcome reception, 5 breakfasts and 1 dinner. Now you say, why is only 1 dinner included? Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, this is not an all-inclusive. Okay, so all-inclusives have all their dinners and all the food, but this is not an all-inclusive, and sometimes it's good that it's not an all-inclusive, because you may want to go out on the town and experience some of the local restaurants, and you're thinking, geez, I'm not sure what to do. Well, you could always pull up your DreamTrips app. Now, we're not in Spain yet. We will be soon. So in the near future, you'll be able to pull up your DreamTrips app, click on your GPS activated DreamTrips local selection on there, and it'll show you our DreamTrips local restaurants and establishments that we have in Spain. But for right now, the nice part is that on each and every one of these trips, we have a host. They're like a personal assistant. The company pays for an employee to be there to make sure that all your needs are taken care of. So I can go up to, you know, my host who's on the trip and say, Miss Deb, where's a good place to go eat? You know, and she will direct me to the concierge or to whoever I need to go to find the best restaurant or where I want to go eat to explore in Spain. So that's pretty cool. You're going to have a Facebook event page on there that everyone can join. If you're a platinum member, you are going to get an additional tour. So being platinum just rocks. Okay, right here, that's probably all I need to say about platinum. Every time we have an extra excursion paid for on the trip, it's been because we're platinum members, right? So it's definitely worth it to get that extra excursion, and that one is a nice one. It's going to have your itinerary on there, okay? And the hotel details, so you have the address of the hotel. Everything that you need to know is on there. Oops, what did I just do? Kid information would be under additional information if you want to bring kids, and our policies, you know, cancellation policy, anything like that. Everything you need to know is full disclosure, guys. You know what that means? It means no gotchas. Okay, that's awesome. Nobody likes gotchas. So I'm checking this out. 6 days, 5 nights, $500 a person. I'm doing this. So I'm going to click select. Now you see this little blue dot right there that says D, and then 225 is in there, right? That's called points, DreamTrip points. And I'm going to show you how that plays out. First of all, we're already appreciating the low discount, the discounted price of $4.99 per person, because comparatively, if you did this through Expedia, it would cost a lot more for everything that you saw that was included, right? Maybe you have a big, huge family, you want a bigger room, you get to choose a bigger room, right? Here's some options here. Maybe it's just you going yourself to have some me time, right? You can do that too. And then there's more options where you can add kids on, but let's just say it's going to be my husband and me going on this one, right? So I'm going to check availability. Awesome. The low discounted price. And let me tell you, this is the way it always used to be. We never even had points when the first few years that we were part of this program. We were just happy to get a discounted price of $499 per person, right? So it would be $998, but we're not going to be paying that. So let me show you how this is going to play out. You also get the opportunity to add nights to this trip, right? So maybe you want to do some pre-nights and some post-nights. You will get an amazing prorated amount, the DreamTrips rate, to stay before or after. Maybe you want to make your trip longer, right? So let's move on. and continue through the booking. And you're going to have to change, you know, if you have a company with your membership, just change it to your first and last name, or, you know, whatever you need to. Put in your information. Now down here is where it shows what's happening, guys. So you saw that little blue dot that said DreamTrips point. It had a D on it, right? And it said 225. This is your DreamTrip points. And I'm going to tell you in a moment how you get those, because it's important to know. So each point, this is what you need to know for now. Each point is equivalent to $1. Okay, so if I had 225 points that I am allowed on this trip as a platinum member, then I'm going to be able to take $225 off the price of the trip. The receipt shows everything right here, okay? Now, if you're a gold member, your points will be less. So another reason, okay, reason number 2, you want to be platinum. The first reason was you get more excursions and perks. The second reason is your trips cost less when you're platinum because you get to use 50% more points, okay? So how do we get those DreamTrip points? And guys, usually I'm done and booked by now. I'm just kind of teaching you how everything works as you go through the booking. I'm just using a real example, so it's more concrete to you instead of abstract. So how do you get these points? There's 3 ways that you get DreamTrip points. Number 1, when you pay your membership fee, and people are now paying a ridiculous promotional price of $149. When I joined, it was $1,000. More recently, for the past several years, it's been $600, okay? $149 is crazy. So I'm going to bring up another point, be a quick rabbit trail before I move on to how you get the points. If you refer 4 people to this club and they become members, right, you get your monthly fees waived. So that is super awesome. It's a free club for you. Now, how do you get them enrolled? Well, there's a place on your website, I'll show you in a minute, where you can get them enrolled as a member, or you may go to the representative who enrolled you as a member, and you can ask the representative to handle that for you. No problem. They'll make sure they give you the full credit, because get 4 so that you pay no more for your club membership, okay? So how do you get the points? From paying your enrollment fee, which is $149, and from paying your monthly fees, okay? The $149 fee actually is given to you in 100 DreamTrip points, and it's given to you in 100 rewards credits that you can use on the rewards platform. I'll show you that in just a minute. But that's $200 of value you are getting for only spending $149. I mean, hot slam summer in the city. That's the deal, right? You are in the win there. That's just win, 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 okay? So, so you're paying your membership fees. Now, let's say you refer 4 people and get your fees waived. Cool. The company says, thank you anyways for referring 4 people, and they give you those points anyways, even though you're not paying into it. So as a platinum member, it's $99 a month. A gold member is $57 a month. But most of us are platinum members, so each month, the $99 accrues in a savings account, okay? Let's just say it's like a vacation savings account in the cloud. Okay, at the end of the year on your anniversary date, you will receive the total of all the money saved, which is $1,200. So just last week, 2 weeks ago was my 7-year anniversary. I just got $1,200 worth of DreamTrip points. Okay, so I didn't even pay into it. I did not pay into it. In 7 years, I've never paid a fee. So that's super cool. Hopefully you understood exactly how that first way that you get points works. The second way that you get points is through referring other people. You know those 4 people that you referred? The 4 platinum members you referred? You're going to get 200 points for each of those members. Now I'm going to back up just a little because I want to clarify something. I said that your Dream Trip points accrue each month and then you get it at the end of your anniversary date, right? That's your $1,200. But your initial $100 you get immediately within 5 minutes of signing up. It's also important to understand that your DreamTrips reward credits are given to you every single month. You don't have to wait for a whole year to get those. Those are cashed in every single month. They are given to you. So there's no waiting time on the rewards credits, and I'll show you that platform in just a moment. Okay, so you refer your friends, you get 200 points worth $200 each time you refer a friend, and those are received at about day 32. They have to pay 1 month's worth of fees to show that they're still in the club. And after that, like the day after they pay their first monthly fee, you get your 200 points. So that's the second way you get it. The third way that you get Dream Trip points is through participating in our DreamTrips local establishment. Now, if you go to ysvhmembership.com, you'll be able to see the full training. It's super short, only a couple minutes, on how DT Local works and how you access it on your mobile device. It's GPS activated. You're going to have restaurants, you're going to have spas, haircut, massage, barbershop, excursions, all different things. We have 5,000 DT Local establishments around the world. For example, we were in Greece not too long ago. We pulled up on our smartphone, hey, let's press on local under DT Local, under the DreamTrips app, and the GPS detected, oh, right here in Athens, there was like 3 DT Local restaurants. We're like, okay, we're going there. Why do I want to go there? Because when I eat there, I'm going to get a percentage of my check back in points. If I spent $100 on our meal there, right, on our whole family meal there, it would be anywhere from $25 to $50 that you would get back in the form of Dream Trip points towards your next vacation. This is how we eat our way and massage our way to vacation. That's just nuts. Now, the person next to me who's not a member is going to be paying that same $100 for dinner, but they're getting nothing for it. Me, I'm getting almost sometimes $50 towards my next vacay. So that's off the leash crazy. So those are the 3 ways to get your points: membership fees, referrals, and DT Local. Hopefully you understand how those points came now. So I get to take $225 now off the price. Then I have something called Rovia Bucks. Now, Shar McCready does an amazing training on the YSBH membership site on the whole DreamTrips Mall and how you get Rovia Bucks. As a representative, and we're not going to talk about representative stuff here, but just know that they have a additional way that they get it as part of compensation in travel dollar form that turns to Rovia Bucks. But as a member, we get our Rovia Bucks through shopping at the DreamTrip Mall. I've also received Rovia Bucks from something called the Rovia Price Pledge, and I can share that with you in just a few minutes. But when I booked my airfare one time, well, many times I booked my airfare on our booking engine, right, under flights, I found a price lower. And so the company guarantees 110% of the difference that they refund to you in Rovia Bucks. So I remember getting $49.50 back in Rovia Bucks. So that was super cool. Okay, so I've got $379.56 Rovia Bucks. What's left is $393. That's it on my credit card. Okay, that's it. And then there's been several times that this has been free. If you do the points in Rovia Bucks just right, you do have to have a minimum of 50 Rovia Bucks in order to use them towards a dream trip. It is instant redemption on a dream trip. The other ways that you can use Rovia Bucks is not instant redemption. I'll show you that in a minute, but DreamTrips is a way you can immediately use Rovia Bucks. So, you know, what looks better, $998 to go to the Canary Islands or $393, right? I could think of many other places that I could throw, you know, $600, right? So that's awesome. So you just, you know, read and agree, go through all your terms and conditions, press continue, and see they want all my info. I'm not going to put it in because I'm not going to spend this now. I'm really not going on the trip. But that's just an example. I hope that you understood how it plays out to go through an entire trip. If people say, are the flights included? For the majority of the trips, no. There are some DreamTrips that have come out that do have flights included from select airports. But why are flights not included? There's a really good reason, guys. We're a global travel club. We're in 40 countries around the world where we have members. Now, we travel to way more than 40 countries, but 40 countries have members in it. So if I'm going to Spain on that trip and I need a flight, what if I'm coming from France? Or what if I'm coming from Mexico or the US? There's no way that all those prices, or from Hong Kong, all those prices would be different. So that's why airfare is not included. But as soon as you hit that ground, our company's got it covered. They're going to pick you up. So remember we talked about those rovia bucks and DreamTrip points. I want to show you where to find those. If you go to your little icon of your silhouette here, you're going to see your points and you're going to see your rovia bucks. DreamTrip points, there are limitations on all the trips of how much you can use. Platinum members get to use 50% more. Rovia bucks, there is no limitations. Knock yourself out. Go to town with those, and it would be nice if you just get your trips free, right? So I'll go to your dashboard. And I'm going to show you on here. We're about to wrap it up in about 2 more minutes here. So like I said, there's so many more things to show you, but that's why we have all the different videos on the YSBH membership site. And I want to make sure you thoroughly understand the process. So right now I have 1,701 points ready to use. I've received those points from those 3 ways I've told you before. The rovia bucks, I've received those, some from compensation as a rep, but more so from the DreamTrips mall, okay? And I'll show you where you can find that in just a second. I have 200 points in the cloud. They're pending maturity, and on Saturday, April 11th of 2020, that will read 1,200 and they'll transfer them over. This is your record of all the trips that you've booked here, and lots of different information. There's activity here. I'm sorry, on that dashboard, that was all the information on how you got your points. Over here, this is all your activity of every trip and flight and everything that you've booked. And over here is your information where you can go in and update your address, your credit card number. All of this you can update right here. Okay, go ahead and in the travel preferences, you can even, there is a spot there, and we're running out of time, so I'm going to wrap this up really quick, but oh, here it is, where you can put in your Delta SkyMiles number, your American Airlines Advantage number, your Hilton Honors number, your Marriott Rewards number, because you're going to double dib. You're going to get credit for both. So how cool is that? If you want to change your domain, you could change it right here for your website. So, let's see. Oh, where'd I go with only a couple minutes left here? Let's hit on the DreamTrips icon, because when you hit on the DreamTrips icon, it brings you back home. Okay, so go to the very bottom, and I had mentioned to you that there's other ways that you get rovia bucks, okay? I mean, that you can spend your rovia bucks. I like to do them instantly on DreamTrips, but if you want to get reimbursed for your flights or hotels, you need to book your flight and hotel on the booking engine right here, flights, hotels. It works very similar to Expedia, okay? And after completing your travel, you will go to Rovia Bucks Terms and Conditions. There is a form on here that you fill out on the computer, you submit it, and you get reimbursed with your Rovia Bucks right here, Rovia Bucks Travel Reimbursement Form, okay? And that's how you get your flights paid for and your hotels paid for, and you're just gonna fill out this online form. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I mentioned something called a rovia price pledge, where I got $49.50 back on a flight because within 24 hours I found it somewhere else lower, right? Just a glitch in the system or whatever, but it happens, right? So that's why our company guarantees you 110% of the difference. Let me tell you what this applies to. Our rovia price pledge applies to a flight, a hotel room, or a DreamTrips travel package, and you get 110% of the difference, okay, up to $500. So all the details are here. You can read it all there. And okay, so I showed you that. Let's see if there's anything else important down there you might want to see. Well, we can't talk about the rovia price pledge without talking about Rate Shrinker, right? So very quickly, Rate Shrinker is a super cool automated feature that our technology has, and it works for flights and hotels only. But let's say I book my Delta. I always do Delta because I like to get the Sky Miles, right? So I can get reward trips, right? So I double dip. But I book my Delta through my DreamTrips booking engine. So if the price goes down, okay, after I've booked it, anytime after I've booked it, until the moment you step on the plane, you will be, they'll cancel your reservation, rebook you the same reservation, and refund your credit card the difference. That, I mean, that's just super cool. That is so awesome. So that's an automated technology. You don't even know that's going on behind the scenes. You'll just get an email saying, oh, we've refunded $200 back to your credit card. Thank you for using rovia Rate Shrinker. Worked for you, right? That sounded like a commercial. So, okay. Well, let's wrap up because tonight was mostly just about our flagship product called DreamTrips. Next week, we'll get more into our Anytime Escapes, which are really good deals. And I just want to tell you, if you're doing a dream trip and you want to extend your dream trip, you can do it sometimes on that trip, but you can also extend it through Anytime Escapes. Sometimes also it can work out like that. So we'll go over that a little bit later. You can use dream trip points on Anytime Escapes. Flights, hotels, car rentals, that's very similar to what Expedia would be. Cruises. Okay, it's 10:02. That's okay. I'm just going to take 2-3 more minutes here because this is really worth looking at. So when we have we have our own cruise tab, and you can definitely use DreamTrip points on all these cruises. Now, here's what's cool. Randomly, all different times throughout the month, we've already had 3 so far this month, we will have a $69 cruise. And back in the old day, that $69 cruise would sell out in 5 minutes. Man, you had to be waiting on your computer right when it would come up Friday at noon. We'd all be logged in at 11:55, and bam, we would get that cruise, that $69 cruise, if we could book it fast enough within 5 minutes. Now, it's so much better because now port fees are included in our $69 cruise. And you're going to be notified on your DreamTrips app to tell you as soon as it's ready, so you can go to your computer and book it. And we've had 3 already this month. We used to only have 1 a month. So that's super cool. You will find them here on the cruise tab. They are sold out. They did last more than 5 minutes this time. They last like 4 or 5 days, which that gave you plenty of time to find it, right? So, but there are some just amazing, amazing hot deals on here. And I just want to point out something right here. 11-night Mediterranean cruise. This is on Norwegian Spirit. I've been on Norwegian Spirit, and it's a great ship, and the food's really good. You know, it's pretty darn good. You know, it's a good ship. But this trip is not about the cruise. You want to know what this trip is about? It's about going to see all over Southern Europe with free transportation country to country on a cruise ship and free food, okay? This is about saying that I got to go to Rome, Italy, Santorini, Greece, Athens, Greece, Rhodes, Greece, Crete, Greece, Malta, Sicily, Italy, where my family is from, Naples, Italy, Florence, Italy, Monte Carlo, Monaco, and back to Rome. And I know Delta has a direct flight to Rome, so that's super convenient. But guys, every single day you're seeing a different destination. So this is all about a destination cruise. You come back from that 12-day trip, and you get to tell people, oh yeah, I went to this country. And I mean, it's just a great way to see a lot of countries at once, okay? So what's cool about this trip is you get to see all those countries for, we figured it was about $500 a person. I mean, after points and after everything, I mean, who does, I mean, who sees that much with your food included? So just take a look at this cruise page. The deals are just ridiculous. So let's go back to the main site. Okay, so those are DreamTrips only, but they're specifically cruises. And sometimes on your computer it'll log you out, so you just got to log back in. But you know what? This is a good time for us to go ahead and end. So next week when we come on, we will talk more about our DreamTrips reward site. We'll talk all about our membership benefits daily so that you know exactly day to day, even if you don't ever go on a dream trip, all the benefits you get from your membership. So we'll talk a lot more about the rewards platform and the membership benefits. And guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight on our product training. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope we see you on a dream trip very soon. Have a great day.